Hello guys, this is Pokéland Legend Tips with another video, and before we move into the real deal, please subscribe to the channel, drop a like. If you have any questions you can ask us in the comments, or even better, join us in Facebook. The link is in the description below. So today we're going to be discussing the skill breakthrough, the new mode that not mode but feature that actually just appeared in the game. So what we are going to do here, since I don't not own these skills yet, so I cannot really show you. These are quite expensive right now, and I'm definitely not going for them until they are pretty much cheaper in the next few events. But I will explain what's happening, because a lot of people do not know what's happening. So I will explain. I will do basically overview. So this is not like there is no tricks in it. I'm not gonna tell you some rocket science where you can get stuff done really easy, but at least I'm gonna explain to you, if you don't know what's happening here, what's happening and where this is going. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, it's basically the same. If you are a Pokemon fan, it's basically the same as TM. That's why we call it TM skills. So it's basically the same as teaching your Pokemon a new skill using the CD or using the TM in the original Pokemon games. So except that, of course, we cannot teach any skills. There is a set of skills that are kind of here. You just have to click on the Pokemon itself, then you can see his skills. Okay, so for example, this one has no new skill, okay, but this one here has a new special effect skill, so it does only get a special effect that, for example, his effect changed. So right now it was Defying with debuff and increasing 30% rage and recover 5% round healing. Now it will remove all debuff for all Pokemon, increase 40% rage, double the rage for fairy type Pokemons. So that's much different now. And you can see that for this one there is not only special effect, but there is also a possible skill mutation. So the skill will definitely change to something new. For example, deal psychic psychic damage. This one has no skill, and this one again has special effect or skill mutation. There is some other Pokemons that have different stuff. They have, for example, a power up. So this thing gets and usually when there is a power up or sometimes for special effect, you get like ranks, or for this you get rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, or blue, purple, and gold. So gold is basically the best, right? Since it gives more stats. So that's what you are trying to aim for. Okay, so that we have explained the skills, and you can look at them here. Of course, you have to own these Pokemon in order to see the skills, and as well you have to have the skills unlocked to be able to see this. And I think this unlocks at level 75. I'm not really sure since I'm level 95, but I checked with my other dummy accounts. Those that are below level 75 can see it, and those above 75 can see it. So yeah, we assume that it's level 75. You need two things in order to reroll this stuff here. You're just gonna reroll it. You need the discs here for the reroll itself. Then you need the discs for fixing or locking one ability if you get something that you actually like. So if you don't plan to lock, which is not recommended, then you just need these discs and you can just reroll. As simple as that. Then of course, once you get something that you actually want to keep, then you can just click on locked, and you can see that the cost, of course, will increase. As simple as that. You can log all the skills even, but the skill, I mean, the price will be really, really exorbitant. Okay, so we've talked about that. Now let's talk a little bit about the Pokemons that have been revamped. So this is most of a revamp of the old Pokemons. Okay, Xerneas, he becomes a god. Literally, he becomes a god in the game. Really, really good Pokemon, especially if you pair him up with Bulu. I think he will definitely be one of the best team right now in the game. So of course, if you build him right. So we're gonna try to do other videos where we talk about each build with the new skills, of course. for each of these Pokemons. So Xenos and Bulu, something that if you have both of them and you really want to make a good team out of them, then you definitely have to change their skills right now, and you have to save for that. Good mentions are Formosa. She get good skills as well, to be honest. Yeah, she got a lot of good upgrades, but I don't especially like her since she's really squishy. Jirachi is revamped as well, but I don't think he's worth. That's the problem. The problem is that these stuff here are expensive. So if you want to do something, you better make sure that the Pokemons that you're gonna stick with that Pokemon for a long time. And the one that I can recommend starting now are either Xenos or Bulu. So these are really worth it. For the rest, yeah, I mean, if you cannot, and if you don't think that you will be able to get other legendaries anytime soon, then you can really work with some other Pokemon, maybe Jirachi if he's your first support, or you have VIP0 and he's your first support, or Zapdos because he's easy to get and he gets a really nice ulti. You can see that his ulti become like 170% skill power, and also ignore special defense, which is super nice. And there is like skill mutations as well, steel type Pokemon damage, increase of Pokemon Pierang special attack. Look at this, 35% chance to create Palsy, as well as increase all the fire type Pokemon speed crit rate by 5%, as well as his self speed, and he already have a good speed already. So yeah, it's a good deal for VIP 0 players, but I don't think he will fit quite well in end game meta teams. Okay, so I think this covers it. I explained pretty much everything that is happening right now in here, and we will try to cover each one of these Pokemons later on individually. And if you have any doubts, you can always check the rules description. They are quite nice. Look at this skill breakthrough rule description. That's it. The guy that makes the notes for this game is really out of a job soon, hopefully. Okay, so cheers guys, and see you later.